and welcome to Poker News. Poker in London is about to get even better. Not only is a valued and prestigious World Series coming to town in September, but a brand spanking new club designed by the Paul Steelman, an authority on casino architecture, is set to hit Leicester Square this spring. The team behind the club is London International Incorporated, who own an array of other prestigious and successful clubs such as the Sportsman, the Rendezvous and Manchester 235. The group have 40 years worth of club experience under their belts and are sure to come up trumps with their latest Las Vegas style casino. The site for the new club, which will be hosting the final table of the main event, was formerly home to the Empire Ballroom. And hungry players needn't worry, as the club boasts a grill room, a noodle bar and an ice creamery, as well as a nightclub and dedicated poker room. The nightclub will have a members lounge and resident DJs. What more could you ask for? Poker News will keep you up to date on the official launch and will no doubt be visiting the club that's set to bring the World Series to Europe. If there are any ladies out there dreaming about winning a World Series bracelet, this might be the story for you. A World Series of Poker Academy for Women is on the cards, featuring a string of instructional camps where participants will receive first-hand advice from the world's greatest poker players. As more and more women are entering the professional poker world, the WSOP camp has responded to the need for novice female poker players to have a comfortable learning environment away from the men. Like all sessions of the WSOP Academy, the ladies' event will provide participants with in-depth seminars, live hand demonstrations, interactive workshops, and customized handbooks. Set to take place on the 8th and 9th of June at Caesars Palace in Las Vegas, this first-of-its-kind camp will also feature a unique seminar guided by Annie Duke, arguably the best woman tournament poker player in the world. And poker expert Joe Navarro will provide lessons on female-specific non-verbal behavior. At the end of the two-day event, the ladies will be playing in a tournament where 10 seats for the WSOP Ladies No Limit Hold'em can be won, giving them a chance to win their very own World Series of Poker bracelet. This $1,000 buy-in event will be taking place immediately after the camp. Most of us would be a bit worried about playing against a professional poker player, but who do the pros most fear at the table?
Most players, to be honest. A lot of people say, like, I mean, we were just playing at the Warsaw GUK PT event, I think it was, and half the players were online qualifiers, and I heard some of the old lags sort of saying, oh, look at the value here, and of course the new online players came first and second. For me, when I sit down at the table, I've sort of got an open mind with everybody and treat everybody the same way, be fearful and respectful at the same time of everybody.
Better players are coming along every year. All the people that play are getting better. When you're playing on the internet, you play that many hands and you gain experience that it took me 30 years. You can get it in one or two.
I think against beginners you need to play solid and just play your cards more than ever.
I fear every player. I mean, even a guy who can't play the game, say all in. I mean, eventually he might find a hand and set you in, and then you might think he hasn't got a hand. You see, so I mean, every player, you mustn't underestimate any player at all. You see.
If you're still waiting for an opportunity to prove yourself as one of Britain's finest, but missed out on doing so in the first leg of the Great British Poker Tour in Edinburgh, then here's another chance. The Gala Casino in Teesside will be hosting the second leg of the GBPT between Wednesday the 4th and Sunday the 8th of April, with online qualifiers running until the last day of March. The main event takes place over the weekend, offering no limit hold'em with a buy-in of £550. And finally, have you heard of the Tournament Directors Association? Well, it's a group of 125 tournament directors who meet up regularly to discuss the rules of tournament play. Two new developments have transpired in their recent meeting, which will be of interest to viewers. Firstly, they've decided to ban any form of communication device at the table. And secondly, they've changed the rules of the 10-minute penalty. In the past, players were asked to leave the table for a set number of minutes. Now, players will have to miss a certain number of hands. Whoever said poker wasn't a fair game. That's all from me. I'll see you next time.